Before all students and teachers start summer break, we want to take time to celebrate one more outstanding educator.
Kelsey Davis introduces us to the final Golden Apple winner, a fifth grade teacher at the Willow School.
All right, welcome to Scientist Circle.
If it was unclear when they started middle school, one thing is now certain for Marike Svoboda's rising sixth graders.
We're all scientists inside.
Science is life for the fifth grade teacher.
I've always loved science. My science teachers are for sure part of the inspiration. I love studying it myself. It's so interesting. There's things to do. It helps you explain your world around you.
So 13 years ago, she left her career as a scientist to teach the scientists of tomorrow, and her students are better for it.
The way she's taught has made it more interesting because we get to interact with the learning instead of just learning it and then moving on.
Principal Kendra Henry says Svoboda has been impressive since her first day at the Willow School 3 years ago.
She mentions to them all the time, let's move our science thinking forward. They are interacting with the material, figured it out for themselves, owning it, and they're able to move it forward and retain it.
Svoboda encourages students to drive their own learning with things like sticky note questions at the start of each unit.
Each student starts asking their questions, so they have a piece of this and they're invested in our science process. And in first period today, we started pulling down our sticky notes and started answering them. And from the unit, from like their 5 or 6 weeks of learning, most questions, not every single one, a couple we had to research, but they could write down their answer.
A pretty popular unit each year is the one on nurse logs.
A nurse log is a fallen tree that has died and then it's starting to rot, and then it's in a whole ecosystem around it. So you look at the decomposers, the producers, the consumers, and how they all interact.
They help other organisms live and thrive by giving it a place to live.
Henry says Svoboda organizes field trips throughout the year, collaborates with teachers in other grades, and sponsors the middle school science Olympiad team.
I just always want students to leave my classroom believing in themselves as a scientist and how they see the world, and that they are empowered to take on the world in that way.
For Svoboda, she's just sharing her passion.
We need to have an understanding and be scientists ourselves so we can take in information and data and analyze it and understand and make sense of our world so that we can make informed choices. And I want students to be able to go into the world and have that opportunity for themselves.
And students like Lachlan Latham have taken notice of her efforts. Latham already knows what he'll miss about Svoboda's class when he moves on to the 6th grade.
Probably the way she helps us learn in different ways than other teachers do, like interacting a lot, and probably her, no matter what day, she always smiles.
Reporting uptown at the Willow School Middle School, Kelsey Davis, Fox 8, Local First.